Yo, what's up guys? This is Lil Crip here. Welcome back to another video. And today, well, I got a little bit of a crazy one for you guys. It's been kind of a wild couple days for Call of Duty these days. And if you may or may not know, there's actually been a lot of AI drama floating around, and drama about skill-based matchmaking and people having problems with ping. Like every single game that is released, it's just like never finished. There's always like something going wrong with it. There's always something with ping, something with packet loss, along those lines about any of those things. And yeah, now we got drama about AI in Call of Duty. I mean, it's kind of understandable because Microsoft has taken over. Microsoft has always wanted, for some reason, they push AI so much. And sometimes I don't understand why, which is kind of silly, to be honest. You know, it's hurting games like, you know, AAA titles like Black Ops 6. They shouldn't be creating AI images and AI bundles and things that they release in the shop. It's kind of crazy. Let's get right into it, boys. Let's just quickly dip into the player base real quick. So it's actually, okay, before anyone says anything, I get how Steam obviously doesn't show the players on PlayStation 4, Xbox One, Xbox X, and PlayStation 5. Like, it's actually kind of crazy that they still released it for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. But anyways, like, obviously this is only the Steam charts, but honestly, Steam is a very big part of the gaming community. So the players dip in Steam, they definitely are dipping in on consoles. As I said, I'll show it on screen here, and it's definitely dipping quite a bit. As you could see, it's kind of depressing to find out, but that the player base is dipping this much. I mean, it's dipped even more than Modern Warfare 2 around Christmas, and it was only 20%, and I think Black Ops 6 is like 36%. It's kind of crazy. And also, the thing that's even crazier is recently Black Ops 6 had an event. You see it in this gameplay, but enemies drop like this little thing, like this little like not like a mistletoe, but something like Christmas related, and you can go and unlock stuff in this event shop. And the thing that's kind of crazy, it takes really long to get the final Barrett blueprint. That takes like many hours to get. I'm pretty sure a lot of people won't get it, you know, be able to finish it, but you could go in the shop and buy it for 20 bucks. And then also, it's just speculation, but I'm pretty sure they are definitely creating AI generated bundles. First of all, this is like your hard-earned money, and instead they just turn it into AI slop. Again, I don't know if it's AI for sure, but it almost makes sense. I'll show something on the screen is an example of why this is an issue, and why people like me are claiming that this is AI. I mean, I'm gonna show it up right now. I mean, literally look at it. Like, I don't know how human eyes, or people that are working, that are human beings, or at a Treyarch, that is allowing this to go through. Like, look at, you can't even see where the fuck you're shooting. Like, why are they releasing bundles where the sights are covered up by things floating around the gun? And like, but why though? Like, this is why it might be AI. They're like, why can I not see my sights? My iron sights when I'm fucking shooting. It's like, did they just make them? Like, do you have to use a sight on it in order to, but that's poorly designed. But why do you have to put a sight on it so you can see where you're shooting? There's always like bright lights, bright bullets, and shit that you can't even see where you're shooting. So it's like, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, how are humans okaying this? That's why it's just like people are speculating it's AI. I mean, kind of look at it. It makes sense. Like, if you're releasing AI bundles, like, of course there's gonna be things that are like floating in front of the sights that doesn't make any sense. Like, just like an image, how there's like a stick sticking out of the car, for example, in like an AI image. And you're like, wait a minute, that's not right. So it's like, but why would they do that? Why would they release it? It just doesn't make any sense. It's just like kind of unfortunate. It's just, you also cannot inspect the weapon in when you're about to buy it in the weapon shop menu. It doesn't show a 3D render of the gun, so you don't even know if there's an issue with it. I'm not gonna lie, this is the first Call of Duty has ever done that. I'm not giving Treyarch shit, because obviously it's not their fault, because the higher ups at Activision and Microsoft are the ones that the final say, so it's kind of unfortunate. But so speaking of that, it's I don't know, man. It's just obviously, like, for me, for players like me and my friends, I feel like skill-based matchmaking, yeah, like sometimes, because the skill-based matchmaking is so bad, sometimes it doesn't make us want to play. But it's not really that big of a deal when you really talk about it, because this is like how Call of Duty has been for the last couple years, you know, since like Black Ops 4. Like, they've always had skill-based matchmaking now, started in Advanced Warfare, so it's not gonna go anywhere. But it's just kind of crazy though, how they have all the ranking systems set up. Even people like Donovan Mitchell Even Donovan Mitchell even spoke out and has said he's even struggled playing this game because obviously he's a basketball player. He doesn't have that much time to play. I guarantee bro probably only has like maybe 2 hours to play, if that, in like a week. So like, and like this bro, even he said that like, yeah, I'm still terrible, but I reached out to Call of Duty. I'm like, hey, put me in trash lobbies. That's where I belong. We'll see what happens. He literally reached out to Call of Duty himself to talk about this. It's just like, wow. Like, I don't know why they place new players in higher ranked lobbies. It just does not make any sense to me at all. So like, yeah, I don't know, man. That's why, like, you know, skill-based matchmaking, hackers, and bad ping sometimes just really doesn't really make this game playable, let's be real. And it's just kind of crazy now that there's hackers plaguing the ranked play community. Even Nadeshot has spoke out as well in this regard. Man, why are there hackers already in a game that's this brand new? Like, what are we at? We're nearing season 2 now. We're just about to arrive at season 2 and we're already having problems with hackers. This normally happens towards the back end of the game's life cycle, or like 2 years or 3 years later, and we're already getting hackers already? Come on, man. It's actually mostly in ranked play, but makes sense. They aim lock and closet wall, like, you know, they just sit in a corner and closet wall. This is typical bullshit. Even the thing that's even crazier is when the hacker is about to lose, they just flood the Activision servers and they make it where they DDoS the server so that no one gets SR. And that's like the ranked points. That's like what you get for ranking up in ranked. It's just like, what the fuck? Look at this. Even Nadeshot has to come out and say about the ping and rob him with the game's ping. It actually makes sense. Take a look.
Even though this number is telling me that I have a low ping, a low digit ping, but it feels fucking terrible. I can't even begin to explain to you how real this memory is. Back when I was a pro player in COD 4, all the tournaments were online. Every single tournament we played was online. And they had these things called pro circuit ladders. It was basically like game battles. You sign up, you get your boys, you pay $120, and you could play on this like paywall pro circuit ladder that would qualify you for the national championship later that year if you placed high enough. And all 4 players were from California. And so if you played them and they were the higher seed on the ladder, they had a better record, they were like a top 10 team, that means that they would host 2 out of the 3 games that you played versus them. And all 4 of them on a West Coast California host, it was almost impossible to beat them because the network delay between you pinging to their host across the country, it was almost impossible to overcome that. And I'm not even kidding, and I do not say this lightly, and I'm not trying to be dramatic. Bro, I'll be on a server here in Texas, pinging to Atlanta, where I got 17 to 20 millisecond ping. I feel like that I'm still in 2008 playing on that West Coast server.
Honestly, I do like Black Ops 6. I'm just gonna be real with you, but there's definitely a few things that are definitely plaguing this game, and that's like all the things that I've talked about. It's still kind of shitty that they make an event-free blueprint for a Barrett and most people aren't gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it. And then they're like, oh, hey, but guys, if you don't get it, you can buy it for 20 bucks. And it's like, really? No, we have AI generated images and loading screens and shop bundles. Like that we're paying $20 for this and they're making it slop. I mean, you have to admit, like those camo skins are fucking cool on those guns, but they ruined it because you can't even use the iron sights. Like, I mean, I guess no one's gonna really be using that anyways, but what if it even covers the sight? I don't know, man. Just like, you know, problems with like hackers and ping and skill-based matchmaking. It's just like, other than that, like, I mean, I do like the game, but unfortunately that's just the way it is, and that's just the way the world is going. Every game, every company, every studio, every musician, every artist, every fucking, just you name it. AI is in everything now, unfortunately. And it's just the way that the world is turning. It just like really sucks that they have to fucking, I'm not saying like, oh, pat on the back, you guys are at least trying. No. There is no reason a AAA title studio should be using AI. Okay, maybe I guess in the future if the AI gets smarter and it doesn't produce like literally like images that really the gobblegums are 2D renders of gobblegums instead of 3D. Like, come on, dude. Like, you could do a little bit better than that, Activision. Anyways, well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And if you did, hit that like button, subscribe like usual. And I've been doing these news videos a little bit more these days. Like this is, I think, what, my third one now? Yeah, I did one on Modern Warfare 3 and then I did roadmap for season 1 of this game, and now I'm doing this news, all this drama bullshit. But yeah, just let me know if you guys enjoyed, and peace out, guys. Love ya.
What is up?
Oh, my controller
I
died.
had a good fucking game.
Damn it.
Game.
My controller died.
Crip, what are you doing?
Controller died!
You fucking sold.
Enemy inbound.
Fuck your controller. Fuck your batteries. Your chair's about to die next. I'm gonna unplug you from the wall.
I like that. I
Why
want to
can't-
do that.
I've only had one good game. Why, dude? Stop giving me this shit.
Daddy.
In one fucking game did I ever do anything fucking decent.